interrupted here. We'll see what happens. Okay, so first of all, I wanted to see what the difference was between 1024 and the 2048 settings for the impulse responses for the cab response. So I did a preset where I can choose between a 2048 and a 1024. And in this case, this impulse, let me see if I can pull it up if it's still here. This is a Celestian one. It actually has information all the way up to that 2048. Can I truncate these? So here's 1024. So there's something here. Let me put this in scale for you. If I drop this thing to where the peak is, this is some kind of room response. I'm almost ready to cut it off, but there is a difference. So I'd recorded these two so I could get them exactly the same level. It's a slight different level. And then I wanted to see if there was any latency. If that was the issue. Because they're not nulling completely. These look like they start at the same time. I got the volume pretty damn close. But if I loop them, see, it's not nulling that far. They pretty much sound exactly the same, but I'm not gonna hold you to that. But let's see if I can pull up my Helix editor. The other thing I wanted to compare was a dual path harmonizer like this. I'll take this EQ right here. I'm going to put it over here for now. So I'm going to compare this harmonizer using a dual path with 2 amps, one harmonizer in front of the other amp. And I mean, you can really get them sounding good that way, but I'm not really convinced that it's that important. How many of us always run the harmonizer? Some of us run the harmonizer after our cabs. So, I mean, that's going to be drastic, right? So I'm going to make these 2 presets real quick. So I'm going to call this one single effects. I'll just put effects. Okay, save it. Then this is going to be dual. Now I'm going to have to get these volumes the same. It's going to be a little tricky because I do have a mixing control that I'm using with this with my pedal, so I can mix the harmony in and out with my foot. But let me I'm going to try to get these levels right. So in this dual case, I'm just going to go to about A, and B level is going to be off. So let me try these. It'd be easier to get the level correct in inside Reaper, but I'm doing it from Helix Editor. So let's just see. Okay. Okay, so that's dual. Let's see what it sounds like single. I'm probably gonna have to change some levels. Oh, there we go. Thinking that there's a level difference going on here. Let's just see. So I'm gonna turn this up a tiny bit. I'm actually gonna turn the mix down a tiny bit. Okay, maybe I don't need to add that level. Let me take that out of there. And then how do I save on the unit itself? Do I have to press? I mean, I see the big save button, but that's kind of hard to get with your toe. Hmm. Okay, seems to me that that's pretty damn similar, and it's not really worth the hassle and the DSP to split those up like that. And let's just give the cab sim a try here. Okay, so this is it's 1024, and here's 2048. Ooh. Okay, so that's 1024. Okay, so I don't know, they sound pretty damn close to me too. And here's comparing with one of these York impulses. Ooh, and you know what I did? I made a, jeez, where did I put it? I made a text file. Oh yeah, here it is. So relative volumes to get to unity gain with these different impulses. And of course, you know, think about it's going to be hard because how are we weighting this, you know? So it is going to be a little bit goofy. But let's see. 12, 13. There's a slight volume difference in the 1024 by versus 2048. I'm going to set this to 14.4. Do this. Let's see. So I'm going to set this to snapshots. Save this all. Oh, wait a second. This is York one. So I think for the York one, it doesn't make any difference because they cut it off 1024 anyway. So I'm going to change this one. On the York one, this is going to be off. And that's going to be controlled by snapshots. So save this. Turn this off. Change this one to 59, I think it was. And then it's going to be minus 14.4. Okay, so this should be the York impulse. All right, so this I'm going to go to 13. Yeah, these seem to be different levels to me. I'm gonna be testing this some more. Set. Okay, copy. Drop this in Helix native just to be safe. Okay, I'll be back. I'm going to do some more testing and try and get these levels closer.